Now for some rookies to watch, and we'll begin with the first overall pick of the 2019 draft, Kyler Murray. New Arizona Cardinals coach Cliff Kingsbury is very familiar with Murray. Not only did he coach against Murray in the Big 12, but he also recruited him out of high school. No quarterback in Texas high school history had a run quite like Murray had at Allen High School. In 3 seasons as a starter, he never lost a game, won 3 state titles, and he was named the Gatorade National Athlete of the Year as a senior. While the term dual threat is used a lot, Murray knew back then that there were very few quarterbacks in his class.
To be honest, dual threat is it's overrated to me now. People running 5 flats, 5-1, that's a dual threat quarterback nowadays. To me, there's only a couple dual threats, like Russell, Cam, Aaron Rodgers can move. Dudes like that's to me dual threat.
When he scrambles, he's really looking to scramble to throw the ball, not as opposed to scrambling to run it. And so when you talk about dual threat guys, just because he has a little speed, that's what they talk about. But he's looking to, when he scrambles, he's looking to throw the football first. So, we like him throwing it.
Similar to how some question his ability to transition to the NFL now, there were those same doubts about him 4 years ago when he was entering college.
I want to be that guy. That's what I've dreamed of. Going to a college, being that dude, doing what I love. I know what I'm doing here is not. Nobody's gonna care what I do. Here when I get up there. So I'm just gonna have to take it day by day and hopefully, earn my stripes and be able to do what I do.
Also a standout in baseball, Murray was drafted 9th overall by the Oakland Athletics in 2018, making him the only athlete to ever be drafted in the first rounds of both the NFL and Major League Baseball drafts. But he decided to pass on baseball, and he is now fully committed to being a star quarterback in Arizona. The Cardinals' selection of Murray meant that Josh Rosen was not in the team's future plans, so the former UCLA signal caller was traded to Miami, where he hopes to be the Dolphins' QB of the future. Rosen has had the look and the confidence of a franchise quarterback since his days at St. John Bosco in California.
I describe myself as a player who can check the box in every physical department, but there's always my X factor of being able to beat someone with my mind and get into the right play and not maybe need to use that 60-yard arm I pride myself on and get someone open by 5-10 yards, so it's just an easy pitch and catch.
We could throw anything we want at him in terms of an offensive scheme, block protections, putting us in the right play, in the right formations, understanding the entire scope of the offense. He's special. He's very special in that regards because of his intellect and the ability that he has to learn the game plan and prepare.
Getting back to some rookies, Dwayne Haskins is returning to Washington, where the team needs some help at quarterback after Alex Smith suffered a career-threatening leg injury last season. Haskins played his high school ball nearby at the Bullis School in Potomac, Maryland. Even in Dwayne's freshman season, his high school coach was impressed with his talent and maturity.
First off, the way he handles himself. For being as young as he was at that time, he was so mature. He comes in here and starts throwing right away with some of the guys, and you could just see the amount of respect that he got from those guys. I think he's so fundamentally sound, and the way that ball came out of his hand, it was just very, very impressive.
While he can run if he needs to, Dwayne's strength has always been passing from the pocket. His ability to read defenses and make accurate throws has made him an elite prospect.
Dwayne is more of a pocket passer. He has great pocket presence. We don't run him a lot just because we don't need to. Again, he gets the ball out of his hands so fast, he makes the right read and puts the ball right on the money. We'd be a fool not to use his best attributes.
As a quarterback, I think I bring to the field a sense of knowing the game and making plays and getting the ball into people's hands. I do a great job of distributing the ball and giving it to the playmakers and letting them make plays. It's fun being a distributor because you get to make things happen.
Haskins likely won't begin the season as Washington's starter as Colt McCoy and Case Keenum have an edge on him. But there's no doubt that Haskins is a big part of the team's future plans. As for a rookie to watch on defense, Rashan Gary should provide a nice boost to the Green Bay Packers defensive line. In his days at Paramus Catholic High School in New Jersey, Gary was rated as the #1 high school player in the nation. At the time, he weighed about 300 pounds and ran a 4.7 40-yard dash. All of his high school coaches raved about his mobility at that size.
He's the real deal. He's the full package. On the field, he goes 100 miles an hour. He plays fast. He's got get off. He's got everything you want in a defensive line. He has a motor that never stops.
He's faster than some of the defensive backs, to be honest. And I know he throws you know, on the track team, but I could see him even running 100.
I'm strong, I'm fast, you know. Some people think because I'm big, I'm slow. That's not the case. I think it's just God-given, to be honest. I just ran, you know, people thought I was fast, so I'm like, oh. You know, I really never worked at it. But I'll probably say the weight room helped me out, squatting and all that, but yeah, it's just God-given.
It's kind of amazing. I say this all the time. I've never seen a lot of 300-pound kids or even guys, let alone that can run like he can. You know, I related to Julius Peppers is the only guy I've played with that is that big and can run.
Gary has only gotten better during his time at Michigan. He now weighs around 280 pounds, and he ran a very impressive 4.59 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine. With his speed and power, Gary has the potential to make a name for himself in the NFL.